Good morning, everyone. Here's what's coming up on Kaleidoscope.
As you know, yearbooks will be coming in very soon. We'll tell you how to pre-order them. Coming up next.
You're watching IHS TV, Channel 11. And now, Barry Harris, Laura Boyd, and the K-Scope News team. This is Kaleidoscope News this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good day so far. I'm Laura Boyd.
And I'm Barry Harris. It's a pleasure to have you with us. We're going to start off with a look at the weather.
Hi, this is Steph with the weather. Today will be sunny with a high of 78. Tonight it's will be 53. The current temperature is 54 degrees and humidity is at 79%. And the barometric pressure is at 30.42 and steady. Now to birthdays.
Hi, this is Sophie with the birthdays. The birthdays for today are Fran Ferlay, Mike Marvell, and Danielle Wimay. Happy birthday. Now over today's headline.
Good morning. This is Jess with today's headline. In the Delaware County, only about 7% voted for the primary election. Now back to the news desk.
The library will be closing for the year on June 5th. All books must be returned no later than Friday. Any student who does not return their library books to the library by this date will be billed for their materials. Don't forget, you can reserve your copy of the yearbook with Mrs. Schwartz, Mr. Pattinson, or Ms. Bowers in the main office. Any seniors who would like their scholarships and/or awards announced in the graduation booklet, Ms. Senkow needs the information provided in an official letterhead as soon as possible. There is an important theater club meeting after school on Thursday at 2:30 to elect new officers for the upcoming school year and to discuss summer fundraisers and May function. Now over to sports.
Good morning, this is Allie with today's sports. The Phillies defeated the Reds last night 4-3. They play the second game of the series in Cincinnati tonight at 7:10. And that's it for sports. Now over to the news desk.
The junior class will be going to Baltimore, Maryland. They have sign-up sheets to sign up for the bus that you would prefer, right by Mrs. Haynes' desk in the library. The deadline is Friday. If you miss the deadline, you will be randomly assigned to a bus. Later on, the broadcast will have part 3 of Don Tellefson's interview with us. But first, over to the menu item of the day.
Hi, this is Nick with the menu. Today we'll have zesty meat lasagna with steamed carrots, garlic bread, and pears. And tomorrow we'll have barbecue pork rib sandwich and with french fries and chilled peaches. Now over to the vocab word.
Good morning, Interboro. This is Colin with the vocab word of the day. Today's vocab word is defamatory, meaning harmful to another's reputation. For example, in political races, people use defamatory campaigning to win elections. Now over to the quote of the day.
This is Kim with the quote of the day. Senso once said, while positioning, life speeds by. Now over to this day in history.
This is Chris with This Day in History. On this date, May 20th, 1506, the explorer Christopher Columbus dies. And in 1862, Abraham Lincoln signed the Homestead Act, giving public land to small farmers for low cost. In 1902, Cuba gains independence from the United States. Now over to trivia.
This is DJ with the Pointless Trivia. Did you know Coco Chanel started the trend for suntans in 1923 when she accidentally got burnt on a cruise? Now over to DJ with the entertainment. What's up, Interboro? It's DJ with the entertainment. Some DVDs coming out this week are Paul Blart Mall Cop, Friday Night Lights Season 3, and Valkyrie. Now we're to the news desk.
Now, in a minute, we're going to talk about your success with Winning Ways of One Child Safe. But Thanks. After a career hiatus to work on that, you went back to Fox 29 to, you were the inaugural anchor for Good Day Philadelphia. So what were some of the challenges in launching a brand new broadcast that had never been done in this particular market?
They were numerous because you're starting from scratch. So as anybody who's been in broadcasting on either the radio or television side of the business knows, so much of programming success depends on what your lead-in program is. What are you on the air with before you get on the air? And that was something where we had to start kind of like at point zero almost, because you're coming from very low-rated overnight, sometimes infomercial programming. And we were up against shows that in Good Morning America, the Today Show, and the CBS Morning Show really had been pretty well established. Good Morning America in particular in this market because of Channel 6's success. And I think what we decided to do at the outset, we as the group of people both on and off the air who started the program, was just try to go local. and make sure that when one of our competing shows was doing something on a network level of general interest to the whole country, we were talking about Philadelphia sports or Philadelphia weather or Philadelphia traffic. And that was really where we were able to make some inroads during the couple of years I was involved with that show.
That's excellent. And just overall, from your sportscasting career, what is probably the most memorable moment? Probably a lot of people ask you about that.
Yeah, and I think I have an answer that surprises almost everyone, and that is that when you've been around sports, both professionally and personally, as a fan, as a kid who loved playing sports, as long as I have, there are so many things that compete for what was the greatest. And there are so many things that keep happening, like the Phillies' most recent World Championship. And you can go back to when I first got here, the Flyers winning the Cup, and then the Sixers winning the NBA Championship, the Eagles getting to a couple of Super Bowls. But really, in all honesty, Barry, my greatest sports memory involves the Special Olympics. And when I first got here, I had occasion to go out to Marple Newtown High School, and I was part of a Special Olympics track meet that day. And I was there with some of the Philadelphia Flyers, who at that time, just coming off the success of the Cups, were huge celebrities in our community. And when I watched, I'd been to the Special Olympics once or twice and some other special needs sporting events, but when I watched the Special Olympians for a good 2-hour period, and I saw what it took for them simply to compete. And the Special Olympics oath obviously talks about it best when it says, you know, let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in the attempt. And if you believe, as I do, that the greatest lesson of sports, aside from racial and ethnic teamwork, is just trying to do things that you may not think are possible, what I saw in terms of courage and persistence and the overcoming of adversity in the Special Olympians could never, ever really be topped for me by professional athletes.
That's it, everyone. Thanks for watching Kaleidoscope. I'm Laura Boyd.
And I'm Barry Harris. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow.